Welcome rally fans, and welcome to my channel. I'm the Plywood Pilot, and I'd like to tell you about how my journey started. Back in 1982, I bought this Honda CX500 turbo motorcycle. I rode it to Vancouver and back that summer, and I just love motorcycling. But fast forward 38 years, and my beloved motorcycle is on the back of a truck on its way to Toronto, because it was time to sell it. I wasn't using it very much, and the pandemic had hit, so things had changed. For Father's Day, my son bought me plans on how to build a racing simulator out of wood. So Rick Motec, they make excellent plans, and basically, as you see under the manual, it's a large sheet with cutout instructions. You just lay that on top of a piece of wood, you can glue it on, and you follow the out contour with a scroll saw, and you cut out the pieces. So here's a few of the plans from the company. So the one I got was designed for a different wheelbase, so I modified it slightly for my needs. So I decided I was going to go with the Fanatec ecosystem. So I collected all the parts from the fall of 2020. And I purchased a seat through a company in Canada called Princess Auto. So I started cutting and pre-assembling pieces in my basement. As you can see, there's the seat on the right and the side pieces. Down here is the tray with the hole for the mounting bolt for the wheelbase. It's pretty simple as far as design goes. So basically what I did, as you can see, it's bolted together. MDF is bolted to the side. The top piece here is plywood, which is why I call myself the Plywood Pilot, and 2x4s. So 2x4s are on the side like so. So you've got two thicknesses of 2x4 underneath here. Everything is screwed together. So it's pretty simple construction. I had to mock up where I was going to put my seat, where I was going to put the pedals to fit my frame. And then you can see it's coming along slowly but surely. So I found a 32-inch JVC TV that I had in the house that I wasn't using. So I used that for my monitor. Got my pedals, got the seat there, the wheelbase is sitting on the seat. Once it was built, I painted the base with a truck bed paint. It's a rubberized paint, and it's tough, non-slip, and it's probably one of the best things I did in the construction phase. So you can see it from the side. I didn't put any on the side here where the holes are for my side pieces, because I figured it probably wouldn't fit if I put a layer of paint. I used 2x4s to angle my seat so that the seat cushion would give support under my thighs. So the back one's a little shorter than the front one, and I cut them on a slant, drilled holes through them. The side pieces, not very fancy where the screws go through, but I figured I'll just cover that with decals. And here, the wheelbase, plug and play. You put in your shifters, your pedals, your handbrake. So it's all very well designed by Fanatec. Here's a view of the simulator from overhead. As you can see, you've got the wheel with the paddle shifters, the sequential gearbox. It's also is a gated shifter, a handbrake, and of course a cup holder, because when you're racing you can get pretty thirsty. Here's a view underneath here. So to attach the wheelbase to the MDF where I drilled the hole, I found that a clamp, just a regular garden variety clamp to clamp two pieces of wood together, had the exact same thread pitch. So I used that underneath, being careful to cut it so it doesn't extend too far up into the wheelbase. You can see my PS5 back there. I shifted the pedal mount to the left to try and have my throttle and brake centered over the wheel column. Otherwise, at first I had it centered in the base and my feet were shifted to the right, putting strain on my lower back. So this is much better ergonomics for me. And here's another view of it, where you can see the PS5 in the front. Now, at first the cables were all a jumbled mess. I hadn't routed the cables properly, but then I clean things up with these little computer stick-on supports. And I also installed just a space heater, because it's in the attic, there's no heat up there. So if I go up there and it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I just turn on my heater. It's like turning on the heat in your car. And the benefit to the sides is it keeps the heat enclosed and runs on my feet and my legs. So it works out really well. So here's a view again from the seat. And I've added on the Ricmo Tech logo, the startup sequence, and finally I've got a little logo that I made through Vistaprint, which shows my quest for the perfect run. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy my videos.